All right, next up, we have Ashish Sarkar, who is the Executive VP and CIO at Owens Minor. Owens Minor is a healthcare logistics company that has just begun to apply AI at scale to actually build operational use cases. Let's take it over to Nat and Ashish.
Ashish, thank you for joining us.
Nice to have you.
Owens Minor, newer relationship. Deploying AI at scale is one of the core tenets of your company. Given that you've just started this relationship with Palantir, how is that driving to achieve those goals?
So let me give you a little bit of a context. So our relation with Palantir started about 18 months back. But a little bit more context around the company, right? So we are a large med distribution product and patient direct business. Our revenue is about $11 billion, Fortune 500, right? But our challenge is making profit, right?
Sure.
Margin pressure are constantly there. So we wanted to get ahead of the curve in terms of finding all the opportunities where we can drive profitability. And about 18 months back, 20 months back, I started looking into the Palantir as a platform that could help us attack on various opportunities. So that was the starting journey for with Palantir.
And given you have such a wide swath of opportunities, how do you direct your focus in order to know where to start?
So from my perspective, the most important thing is to drive the value, right? The quantum improvement, it's not like an analytical tool. So you have to attack a problem and solve it holistically. So about 18 months back when we started the journey, we focused on our distribution business, which is a low margin, but really to prove the point that the platform can make a big impact. And we very successfully executed on back order processing for our call center agents. Then we focused on HR scheduling. So those two cases gave us the confidence that you could go and attack on a bigger problem. So for the last 6 months or so, we've been working on a more complex use case, but for more profitable business, which is in the area of revenue cycle management.
Absolutely.
Right? So we actually build a propensity to pay, collector AI. So this is the business which is basically collecting the money from the payers, but serving patients. Very important, very fundamentally. But we have challenge around collections and actually call it the cash collection elements of it. So I can definitely tell you in next 6 months, we will see the results of the efforts which we have put in. I am pretty confident that we would be driving phenomenal outcome out of the work which we have done with Palantir.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, revenue cycle management is such a huge space. And as you consider, prioritizing within that propensity to pay, all huge value, is there something within that you're most excited about in terms of what you're going to be driving value for?
So I think we are at a place which is at an inflection point.
Sure.
Right? So the companies can drive dramatic change in the outcome, how we do the work. Whether it is a cost reduction, it is driving revenue and all of it. And for the first time, the technology, or they call it like the IT organization, I'm a CIO, we are at the front and center of taking the company to a very different path. And I feel very excited, not just for myself, but for everybody of us who are actually working towards making a better future for the company.
Well, absolutely, and who knows, maybe we'll see you up here on the keynote stage next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Nice
so
talking to
much.
you.